Hello, and welcome back to DevOps Quick Bites, the show where we break down DevOps concepts into simple, practical insights you can use right away. Today, we're talking about something that can slow down your team, create bottlenecks, and make life miserable for developers and operations alike. DevOps anti-patterns. These are bad practices that might seem like good ideas at first, but in reality hurt collaboration, slow down releases, and introduce unnecessary risk. In today's episode, we'll go over some of the most common DevOps anti-patterns, and more importantly, how to avoid them. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. So first up, I want to tackle the hero culture. This happens when one or two key people are relied upon far too much. They handle the deployments for you, troubleshoot issues, and fix everything, often working long hours or pulling all-nighters to keep things running. While that might seem impressive at first, it quickly becomes a serious liability. If that one person is unavailable, whether they're sick, on vacation, or just simply burned out, the entire system grinds to a halt. Instead of relying on heroes, teams should focus on automation, documentation, and knowledge sharing. Implementing CI/CD pipelines can remove that dependency on those manual deployments, while cross-training your team members ensures that no one person is a single point of failure. A resilient DevOps culture isn't based on individual heroics, but on strong, repeatable processes. Next up, let's talk about infrequent code integration, or what I like to call merge conflict hell. This happens when developers work on features in isolation for weeks or even months without merging their changes. Then, when it's finally time to integrate, the result is a mess of conflicts, broken functionality, and a lot of frustrating debug sessions. The solution here is to integrate code frequently, of course. By committing small changes multiple times a day and using continuous integration, teams can detect and resolve those conflicts nice and early. Feature flags can also help, and I had an episode on that previously, but they allow developers to test incomplete features safely without disrupting production. Regularly merging that code into a shared repository is going to ensure a smoother development process, reduce integration headaches, and speed up your feedback loops, all great things to have. Now let's talk about the Big Bang release, one of the most common yet most dangerous anti-patterns. This is when teams hold back changes for months, waiting till everything is perfect before deploying. The result? A massive high-risk release where everything's deployed at once, increasing the likelihood of a failure. When a big release goes wrong, it can take hours or even days to fix. Rolling back is difficult, troubleshooting takes forever, and users are left frustrated. A much safer approach is to deploy in small incremental updates using continuous delivery. Instead of waiting for one massive release, teams should push out the changes regularly. Blue-green deployments or canary releases will allow for gradual rollouts, so if something does go wrong, it only affects a small portion of users and can be fixed quickly. Now let's talk about a phrase that every developer has either said or heard at some point. It works on my machine. This happens when code runs fine on a developer's local machine, but fails in testing or production. The issue here? Inconsistent environments. When development, testing, and production environments are not identical, unpredictable bugs appear. The fix is simple. Keep those environments aligned. Use things like sandbox refreshing and data seeding and cloning repositories, and just regularly maintaining those environments can go a long way to prevent those deployment issues. When environments are consistent, the excuse "it works on my machine" disappears, and debugging becomes much easier. Skipping testing is like building a plane while flying it. It's reckless and almost always ends in disaster. When teams treat testing as an afterthought, they end up deploying bugs, security flaws, and performance issues that could have been caught much earlier. Instead, testing should be built into the DevOps pipeline from the start. Automated tests, including unit, integration, and security tests, should be run on every commit. Using test-driven development, or behavior-driven development, ensures that code is testing before it even gets deployed. Load tests and security scans could also be automated to catch performance and security issues before they impact your users. The more you test up front, the fewer surprises you're going to have in production. Finally, let's talk about not having observability and monitoring in place. If the first time you hear about an issue is when users start complaining, you've already lost valuable time. Without proper monitoring, you have no way of knowing when things break, why they broke, or how to fix them quickly. To avoid this, teams should use centralized logging and monitoring tools. Things such as Nebula Logger, for example, or Gearset's flow error monitoring. These will give you real-time insights into system performance. Automated alerts can be set up for critical failures, and tracing can help track issues across all those services. By making monitoring a priority, teams can catch and fix problems before they escalate, reducing downtime and, of course, improving user experience. So we've covered some common DevOps anti-patterns there and how to fix them. Let's have a recap. Firstly, don't rely on heroes. Build your teams resiliently. Commit code frequently to avoid those painful merges. Deploy in small increments and skip that big bang approach. Standardize your environments to eliminate the "it works on my machine" issues. Test early, test often, and automate everything. And don't forget to monitor everything. Don't wait for things to break. By eliminating these anti-patterns, your team will deliver software faster, reduce stress, and improve the overall quality of your deliverables. Now, I want to hear from you. What DevOps anti-patterns have you seen in your organization? Drop a comment below and let's keep that conversation going. In the meantime, thanks for watching DevOps Quick Bites. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to get notified of future episodes, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.